Tangents to a circle, problem type 1. We are told that we have segments UV and UW are both tangent to the circle at point O, with the circle centered at point O. Given that UW is 2.1, this is 2.1, and O to U is 2.9. We're trying to find O to V. That's our unknown right here. We'll just call that X for the moment. Okay, a couple things you need to remember about tangents to a circle. Step number 1 is that this is a tan-tan angle, which means if this over here is 2.1, then U to V is also 2.1. Second thing you need to remember is the jingle, Mary Had a Little Lamb, comes in very handy, because if you have a tangent to a radius, tangent to a radius, you have a right angle at the edge. That little right angle there at the tangent and the radius is the key to this entire problem, because now you have a right triangle, and just about everything is solvable using a right triangle. Or once you have a right triangle, you have a lot of tools you can use. So now we see that this is 2.1, this is 2.9, this is our X, and we have a right triangle here. So we can go leg squared times leg squared equals hypo squared, which in this case is X squared plus 2.1 squared equals 2.9 squared. To solve for X here, we're going to minus 2.1 squared. So I'm going to end up with X squared equals 2.9 squared minus 2.1 squared. And then to finish this off, I would have to square root both sides. So to solve for X, basically you do 2.9, square it, and you subtract 2.1 squared. And once you get that number, whatever it is, that number right there, you square root, and that's going to give you X. So we're going to pull out our calculator and follow that process. So it's 2.9 squared. We're going to put it under the square root sign first. So we have 2.9 squared minus 2.1 squared, and we all need the square root sign, and we get, in this case, 2.